What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and it's time for one of my favorite kind of mail videos. This is an accumulation of some of my overseas mail. So I've got a buddy that kind of gets it all for me and sends it to me at one time. So some of the stuff, I've probably forgotten what's in here. I mean, I probably bought some of this stuff 4 or 5 months ago, and it's in the past. And it's nice to be able to see some of it again. Some of it I even forgot that I had purchased. So let's go ahead and take a look, and I guess in no particular order here. This first one, though, as much as I would love to keep this card, this is one that I purchased for a friend. So that will be going out to a friend of mine. He sent me the money for that, and I went ahead and got it, and then my friend got it for me. So it was kind of a network of people that made that happen. So this is a Miles Turner White Sparkle. Great looking card. My friend's doing the set, so that will end up with him. Next up, this is a, can't see his face here. This is a 2015 Rakim Christmas Galactic from Prism Revolution. And that was the only year where they didn't put Galactic anywhere on the back, so you just had to know what that pattern looks like. And now that's a pretty common pattern, but at the time there were still a lot of people that didn't know those. I always hoped I would find one of those in a value box. You know, I knew what I was looking for, but I never did find one. So anyway, I think I got this for like, I don't know, probably 10 or 12 bucks maybe. So definitely happy to add that one to that Pacers Galactic page in my binder. All right. Next up here, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. This is a Chris Duarte Optic Gold from his rookie season. Looks a lot better under the light than it does here. You know, with me looking at it kind of off camera, I guess. I don't know if there's any other way to phrase that, but that gold looks a little dull. I've talked about the golds before. I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I kind of had to wait for some of these guys to either get traded or fizzle out to where they would become affordable for me, at least at a price that I wanted to pay for Chris Duarte. I think even still it was 30 or 40 bucks, but definitely wanted to add that one at some point. Okay. Ooh, this is one that you guys know I'm doing Flux stuff. And I'm trying to get, there's at least 9 or 10 different Halliburton parallels. So not everyone, but 9 or 10 that I'm trying to get. This is the Lunar Eclipse, numbered to 25. Well, the only one on eBay they are asking quite a bit of money for. And I think I won this one for 10 bucks. So that will go in that Flux binder. And looks like here's another one that will go in that Flux binder. This one is not numbered. This is the Sunrise parallel. It's not numbered, but it's pretty tough to track down. I would say it's just as tough to track down as the... you know what? It's probably a little bit easier to track down than the Moonlight, which is also unnumbered. I hope I got enough light on these. Got my other light in a different spot today, so I don't know if it's hitting the right spot on these cards. All right, I see some of these, you know, it's impulse bidding. It's like, what am I doing? I don't know why I bought a Torrey Craig gold Flux. It was cheap. I've got a binder page where I'm putting the golds on there. You know, I'll probably move it at some point. It was cheap, though. I just couldn't let it just sit there. This is a little stretch of Flux here, so bear with me. I know not everyone's the biggest Flux fan in the world, but that's all right. This is ooh, these look great. The blue numbered to 99, Jalen Smith. So that'll go on my Jalen Smith page. He might be the only player I can get the rainbow of, because right now he's the only 101 I have, which is the gold vinyl in the 22 Flux. I can tell this is another Flux card. Okay, so this is a green. I don't buy a lot of the greens, but once again, it was cheap. Kind of went on a little Flux spree. It was cheap. It's numbered to 5. When I bought it, he was not a Pacer. By the time I got it, he was a Pacer again. And by the time I put it in my binder, he might be with somebody else. That one's number 2 of 5. This looks like a 2020 Flux of Demonis Sabonis. Yeah, this is the lucky envelope. Numbered to 8. So that one's 6 of 8. And those are there's only 2 of those per pack, and they're both numbered to 8. So probably, I guess, lucky if you get someone that makes it worth it for the, I don't know, even the reduced price on the 2022, they're like 60 or 70 bucks. Ooh. This is one, I don't know, I just felt like it was cheap. I got this for under 20 bucks. It's another green. Not a player that I normally collect anything of, Trae Young. That'll probably just go in my inventory. Felt like it was just too good of a price. And guess what? More Flux. This one's for the PC. This is another blue. It's a Halliburton. Numbered to 99. Gonna have to show that Flux binder at some point. That's another Halliburton. This is the, what is this called? The Supernova, numbered to 75. These look really good. One of my favorite parallels. And here's a Buddy Hield Gold. I do have multiples of this, but nobody else seems to want them, so I'll grab them. I promise we're almost done with the Flux. I didn't realize I had this much Flux stuff coming. This is a 2-card lot here. They came together. Otherwise, I really wouldn't be buying a Jabari Smith Sunrise and then a Miles Turner Blue. All right. And then let's move on from Flux. I don't think there's any other Flux in this package. We've got, this is one, I've lost this card so many times since 2017. An Edmund Sumner Gold Prism. I remember at one point, of course, this was, before golds went kind of crazy. I remember losing it for 26 bucks. And just not wanting to pay that much more than it. Well, I ended up paying more than that for a guy that is not even in the league right now. I want to save this one for last. Let's look at this TJ Warren. You guys know I love me some TJ Warren flawless patches. This one is about as good as it gets for me, where the jersey on the card, pictured on the card, matches the one that's in the card. I think that's pretty cool. I forgot about this one. I don't have any of these lances either. Can't get it out of here. Might just have to show it to you like this. It's a 2013 flawless. Not the greatest patch, but there's only 12 of them for the silvers, which is uncommon. I mean, even like Paul George, it was numbered to 25. I did not have one of those. As many flawless Pacers as I've got. Now I do. Now I've got one. We got here. This is a Leaf Trinity card of Kendall Brown. I think now I have all 3 Pacers and all 3 Fever players that were in that set. So kind of cool to show them off all together. Kendall Brown probably, well, he was the cheapest Pacer. The Fever players were cheaper, though, because it wasn't any big names. This is one, just don't see a lot of 2017 golds anymore. And very happy to have Miles Turner. I don't have every year for Miles Turner. And I missed out on the 2015 as rookie. I had a chance to buy it a couple summers ago. I was dragging my feet, and I didn't get it, and I messed up. So, speaking of Prism Gold, and a guy I've already mentioned before, here's a TJ Warren. 2021 was not bad as far as the shine goes. It definitely wasn't the last one on my rankings when I did those. All right, and final 2 cards here. This is a Jalen Rose playoff used towel. And then this is the big one here. This is my first card of this type. It does picture a game that I went to. It was a game actually in Tampa, of all places. It's my first Prism Nebula 101. New NBA champion O'Shea Brissett. And he'll probably be with the new squad next year because I think he turned down his player option. 101. So probably won't do the whole rainbow on that just because I don't care for every disco and flash and wave and all that other stuff. But I wanted a Nebula, you know, and if I don't like it, well, I mean, I do like it, but, you know, I only need one. I don't feel like I have to buy a ton of these. Nice looking effect on there too under the light. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. I always enjoy opening my overseas mail. Thanks to my friend Tim for helping me out with that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast that come out every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.